Was our last unboxing a little out of your price range? Well, in today's video, we'll be opening up another 6-button alternative. Stick around. Welcome back, Button Club members, to yet another unboxing video here on the YouTube channel. So previously here on the Button Club YouTube, we opened up the Victrix Pro BFG pad. Now, the point of that pad was to accommodate all types of gaming. Today's unboxing, we're gonna be talking about the Hori Fighting Commander OCTA, okay? This is a dedicated fighting game pad for you to pick up, and it reaches in at a smaller price point than our Victrix. So we're hoping that you find all the information you need about this product today, and maybe you be interested in picking one up for yourself. Before we do get any further though, I do have to mention that both this controller and the Victrix were bought by us here at Button Club. We are not sponsored by these companies. These were not sent to us for review purposes. We've purchased these ourselves so we can share the information with you guys, so you are better informed in your purchases in the future, and to just grow some more content here on the YouTube channel. So without any further ado, let's open this guy up, which I think will be a little less of a taxing video than what it was with the Victrix, because there's a lot going on there and a lot of information to cover. Okay, here we go. Breaking the seal. All right, so first thing I am met with here is the QR code. And what it's saying is download complete instruction manual. So there you go. We won't even have to throw one of those out of the box once we're done with it. And then of course right here, right away, instruction manual. So the packaging was a lot simpler on this controller, right? And that's also because this controller comes in at a slightly different price point. This guy right here will only set you back 60 American dollars, where the Victrix Pro BFG came in at 180. We have a hardwired cable of generous length, 3 meters or roughly 10 feet. We have the standard 6-button layout with clicky micro switches, so you're aware of every button press and input that you're making. And part of what's in the name of the Fighting Commander OCTA is the fact that the left stick here has an octagon like groove gate. There you go, that's probably the best way to see it. So when you're riding the gate for your inputs, you always know where down is, where left is, up, and so on and so forth, everything in between, making your inputs a lot more accurate. So you're probably saying to yourself, why would I pick this controller up? Well, it's just simplistic and easy, and plus being at a reasonable price point, if something were to ever happen to this, it's relatively simple to just want to purchase a new one. What also needs to be noted about the 6-button layout is that your shoulder buttons here are still functional. We have buttons for L3 and R3, and L1 and L2 up here. So what's the difference there, okay? L3 and R3 are when you go to press in your left stick and right stick. So a unique feature about this, without having to remap it within the game settings, is the fact that you actually have the buttons right here to be able to press. On the other 6-button controller, R1 and R2 were repeated. So these shoulder buttons here also did the same thing. That's not the case with this controller at all. On this side here, you now have L1 and L2, which for Street Fighter 6 would be your drive impact and drive parry feature. And then your heavy punch and heavy kick is mapped over here. And now you can map these to whatever else you want. If there was a different macro that you wanted to set up, maybe you want all 3 punches and kicks, so you have 1-button accessibility to your overdrive moves or EX moves. I've heard great things about the D-pad on this, and I will say it looks and feels a little bit smaller than our previous unboxing. We also have all of our, share buttons here, star options, the PlayStation home button. Obviously the touchpad is a complete button. We see here microphones. So if you're playing with your friends at home and you're mic'd up or mic'd out with your headset, you can just mute it real quick right here from the controller rather than doing that from the headset here. And this button here looks like, oh, so this must be the settings button for the profiles. That's what this is right here. So if you want to set different profiles, like we've talked about in other unboxings here, you can set it for your Tekken setup, your Street Fighter setup, Mortal Kombat, whatever else you are interested in. This pad also, I would say, is relatively light. Let me see compared to the regular DualSense. Yeah, this is definitely much lighter. The reason why I think buying something like this is slightly more advantageous when competing in fighting games is the fact that since there is no battery in here, the PlayStation is not going to remember that you were plugged in, right? Or linked up to it through Bluetooth. You see it happen all the time in tournaments. You have to go through and desync all of the pads through the PlayStation so no one accidentally hits the PlayStation home button, interrupts a match, the confusion of who pressed the button and who's losing the round happens. So when you disconnect this guy from the PlayStation console or PC, whatever you're playing this on, the system's gonna forget about it, and then you won't have to worry about accidentally pressing this home button while it's in your bag and really messing up the tournament flow. I will say this is pretty comfortable to play on. These shoulder buttons, these triggers are huge. Another thing to consider is that in our last unboxing video, there was ways to adjust the throw of the shoulder buttons or the triggers because it's meant for all-purpose gaming. This being a complete fighting game dedicated pad, these are nice and easy to press, short throw, you know exactly when you've hit them. Really, really nice. And then on the back of the pad here, we have our switch for PlayStation 4, 5, and PC. And we also have a lock switch. The lock mechanism on here is gonna make sure that you are shutting off the functionality of your home buttons, your start buttons, options. This way you're not accidentally pressing those during tournament and yet again, getting yourself disqualified or losing the round. Very, very important. So what I can't press enough about this pad, this product here, is the fact that this is tournament ready, right out of the box. There is nothing that you are going to need to do or edit or augment to this. If you are playing nothing but fighting games or are looking for a pad to completely play nothing but fighting games on, this is your guy right here, okay? Like we mentioned before, the $60 price point, that is actually less money than the PlayStation DualSense, okay? So, and I have had people complain in the past about the lack of quality for the DualSense when it comes to fighting games, or the lack of longevity when it comes to playing on the DualSense, okay? Buttons can just pretty much die on you. The D-pad is not really as meant for fighting games as something like this would be. I've even seen people mod their DualSenses to have you know, individual buttons for the directionals and what else have you. So right out of the box, pretty simple, right? Outside of that, I can't really say anything else about its features that I haven't already covered. This is just a nice, simple product. If you're looking to just keep your brain power focused on the game and not your peripheral, this could be the controller for you. All right, so here we are in practice mode with Street Fighter 6 on our PS5. We've got our Hori Fight Commander Pro Octo, and we're just gonna test this guy out and see how it feels with our mouse click action buttons. And then this is drive impact, okay, and then this is our parry. And let me try a little bit of the octo gate also. Oh, wow. This is responsive. This feels very sharp. Instantaneous. So I gotta say, this feels pretty snappy and responsive. The first thing I'm noticing is the throw of the octagon left stick is pretty short. and I like it. The travel distance from every direction, including back to forward, feels really instantaneous. Like, look at that. If you look at my inputs, I'm actually ahead of the animation here. Wow. I love the lightweightness of this. This feels really comfortable in the hand. Let me try playing a little bit of overhand, maybe. I know this is how like certain Tekken players like to play. Yeah, that feels sharp, man. I'm nailing combos that I know I had a harder time nailing previously because I'm not a pad player at all. This is great. This is a lot of fun, actually. The octagon gate portion of it. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. We did it. I think I accidentally mashed one of the other buttons there, but there you go. This feels really awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Just trying to get everything that we normally do here as... See, and I find that it's, you know, there's always discussion between whether or not people use the D-pad or the left stick. And what's great about this controller is that they're both so close to each other and completely viable that I think that honestly, I switched mid-combo there to get it. So that feels really cool. Having plenty of options. Oh, that was close. Having plenty of options while you're playing, I think, is the biggest key, because every situation can be different. The tournament setting, your opponent, everything. So I just, you know, you want a controller that can be as adaptive as you are. Nice, 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 nice. Cool. My initial impressions are great. I love the weight of this. If I will talk about the texture of this real quick, I would say that the texture of this is relatively smooth, lightly textured, and that might add, that might be nice when playing if you, you know, when your hands get a little sweaty, but if you are someone that plays with really sweaty hands, really clammy, this might just get a little messy and all over the place for you. As you can see how easily my hands are kind of sliding all over the place here. What should be noted is that L3 and R3 being the left shoulder buttons and triggers here, is that's what's going to operate the dummy settings. So we can record Luke here real quick if we want, and then end it and allow him to play that way. Mic on and off. Yeah, and then let's check out these settings here. So we're gonna, the PlayStation button and touchpad aren't doing anything, but when we press start here, we're still able to get to the menus. And when we go one further, start and share is not working, neither is touchpad or the PlayStation button. So it's a really, really nice feature. Again, options, right? I think that's super cool. All right, now that we're out of the way a little bit with how it feels in practice mode, let's see how well we play on this thing with practical application and heat of the moment settings, so stick around. So for some practical application, I have my handsome brother here, Kevin, the one who helps run the studio and makes these videos look as good as they do with the editing. And we're just gonna do a real quick first to two, me on the Hori fighting pad here, and him on his Button Club Quamba Pearl, okay? This is what he is used to playing this game on, and we're gonna test his skills against mine while playing with an unfamiliar pad here. Yeah, good idea. Restore defaults, bang, here we go. Oh, that was nice. Okay, I see you. Oh! Oh, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh God, I'm burnt out. Okay, all right, fair enough. I was mashing. I thought I was hitting parry. I definitely hit the wrong button, but. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like hitting a bunch of buttons to see what I get. Oh my God, that was completely unintentional. Get it? Oh, okay.
I didn't think that was going to work.
You got it though, you got it.
I got it.
He had those moves last night. Check out Button Club weekly number 17, okay? The Shoto brothers kicking it. Ha!
Let's go.
Let's go. You ready?
Oh yeah, it doesn't work for you.
Ah, okay, good to know. Ooh, nice, nice.
Where is
No,
my D?
come on.
Where is my D? Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Oh, it does work.
Okay, it's not the actual combo I wanted to do, but we'll take it. Look at that. Uh-huh, okay, you see? See the adjustments here? That was pretty good. I'm proud of that. What a difference
All right,
a game makes, okay?
All right.
Ooh, that was so close to a DP. Oh no, what am I doing? Ooh, okay, good reaction. There we go, okay. Woo!
Oh, how did that not work?
Ugh, I was trying to grab you.
I punched you in your balls.
Right, my guys.
Right in your Kens.
Yes. Wow. I pressed. I wonder what's better is like pressing both buttons with my thumb or to press the extra shoulder button. What are we doing? What is going on? Oh, out of the corner. You like that?
Yeah. That's kind of silly.
No, stop it.
Yep.
Ooh, you! Did you know? That was a reaction?
I did.
Wow.
I did know.
This guy.
You want to cover the distance?
Okay, I see you. I see you. I tried to parry that too. All right, one more.
You said first to two.
I know,
I would like to walk away with these wins, but
One more for my ego. Okay, all right. Uh-huh. So that's like a nice, oh, you're so good with that. And that was a failed DP and a half. Okay, some nooch. Oh! No! Wow. That was not what I wanted. Oh no, come on.
I can't swear.
You have already. Yeah.
Potty mouth glee over here.
Wow. Throw range. Oh. No! I gotta start doing the lighter version. No. I'm screwing up. Wow. Stop it, okay? No! All or nothing is right. No! No, come on!
How did that not get? Well, that was great. I feel. It's not though. You're not.
Yeah, I'm not used to it, obviously. I don't need to make excuses. Kevin has been working really hard to excel in this game, and you can see that he is doing that.
And so off camera, and you won't see this, he's gonna go back to his regular pad, and we're gonna do this all over again.
Oh, right now?
Off camera. Wrap it up.
Okay, wrap it up. Well, that is gonna do it for this unboxing video of the Hori Fighting Commander OCTA. We really hope that you've enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We had a great time in the studio as always with Kevin. GG's. I'll get you in a salty run back on my preferred peripheral. If you guys are interested in seeing us play, outside of the studio, give this a like, leave a comment down below. Let us know that that's something that you're interested in seeing. And we'd love to show you more of that. It gets a little hairy at times, so so keep that in mind. Also, one last thing I want to talk about is this shirt. I don't know if you've noticed it, but we have counter hints against cancer. So the Button Club has teamed up with the Compound, and we ran a 5v5 team tournament in New Bedford, Mass. It was streamed live. Throughout the duration of 9 days, the Compound was able to raise over $2,500 for the charity event called Stand Up to Cancer. So please check out that video. It is posted here on our YouTube channel. Show it some love. We had a great time changing the format of the tournament. And of course, the Compound was also a great place to host something like this. Every Wednesday, we do the Nerdly News, and I recap what's going on at the Button Club and anything fighting game related too, so check that out. Twitch.tv/The Compound. We go live at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. That's gonna do it for this video. We hope you've enjoyed yourself, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one, so keep pressing those buttons.